Now some have said Jannatul Ma'wa is one of the stations of Jannah and not all of Jannah. And others have said all of Jannah is indeed Jannatul Ma'wa. And the response is that another term that is used in the Quran is Jannatul Ma'wa. And of course we already explained Jannah, what is the meaning of Jannah. And Al-Ma'wa here means to find safety and security, to retire to a place of comfort. So the term Ma'wa is not always for comfort. Sometimes ma'wa can be used in a somewhat sarcastic manner to imply the opposite of comfort. And Allah uses this in the Quran, the word ma'wa, to describe Jahannam as well, that it's an evil ma'wa. But when Jannah is used, Jannatul Ma'wa, so then now the description becomes positive. Because Jannah and ma'wa put together, they are both positive. And so Jannatul Ma'wa is used a number of times in the Quran. Of them is Surah An-Nazi'at verse 40, وَأَمَّا مَنْ خَافَ مَقَامَ رَبِّهِ وَنَهَى النَّفْسَ عَنِ الْهَوَى فَإِنَّ الْجَنَّةَ هِيَ الْمَأْوَى. That whoever fears the meeting of his Lord and prohibits himself from just following whatever desire he has, then Jannah shall be the ma'wa for him. And ma'wa, as we said, is the place of safety and security and comfort. It is where you're going to, the place of retirement. You're going to go there and you're going to retire. And in Surah An-Najm as well, verse 15, Allah says, عِنْدَ سِدْرَةِ الْمُنْتَهَى عِنْدَهَا جَنَّةُ الْمَأْوَى. That with the lote tree, which is the highest tree, the highest of the creations of Allah, and there is the Jannatul Ma'wa. And some have said that it is called Jannatul Ma'wa because Jibreel himself and Mikael and the angels, they find Ma'wa, they find refuge in Jannah. So they go to Jannah and it is their Ma'wa, and so it will also be our Ma'wa. Now some have said Jannatul Ma'wa is one of the stations of Jannah and not all of Jannah. And others have said all of Jannah is indeed Jannatul Ma'wa. And the response is that the difference is technical in the sense that sometimes you can say all of Jannah is indeed a Ma'wa, and maybe there's also a level of Jannah called Jannatul Ma'wa, and they derive this from the fact that in Surah An-Najm, Allah Azza wa Jal is specifying that Jannatul Ma'wa is where Sidratul Muntaha comes. And so it is as if the highest level or one of the highest levels is Jannatul Ma'wa. So perhaps we can derive this as well. And some have said, well, Allah uses it here, but in fact it is a description for all of Jannah. And both of these opinions are absolutely valid and they in fact overlap with one another. There's no contradiction between the two of them.